About the freak off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr. Tell him about the freak off. He calling the police, y'all. You know what you did. Your body slammed on the floor. Come on, police, police. Tell them the real you. And why we're here today. How did the commotion start? What did we talk about? What did I ask of you?
Wow. I wonder what made her that angry. Let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Mitchell Hour Podcast. So as you can see, I used Neo's situation as the introduction for this podcast. And the reason I use that is to make a couple of points. Men, stop going for the women that you want instead of the woman that you need. Because if you go for the woman that you want and not the woman that you need, most of the time, the woman that you want is the woman that's not going to respect, is the woman that's not going to help you out of your demons that you have. That is the woman that's going to more than likely try to expose you on social media and try to make it seem like you're the most horrible person that she's ever seen in her life. So let me jump into a couple of talking points. One talking point that has been all over social media for the last several years is high value men have options. While that might be true, lesser value women have just as much options as high value men. You know why? Because a lot of men, they just care about the sex part and nothing else. Okay? So these high value men that say they have a lot of options get mad when the woman that they chose have just as many options as they have, and they get cheated on or they get exposed, and then somehow it's the woman's fault. Another thing that was making this rounds, it was trending on Twitter, is men ask women what they bring to the table. Now, while that might be a good question to ask, it could be a good question to answer as well. Because if all you bring to the table is money and good sex, as far as a man or a woman is concerned, those two things are not going to make a relationship last. And that's one thing that we as men need to realize is, as good as we think we are, there's always somebody better out there, right? And that's why you need to go for a woman that you need and not the woman that you want. Because that woman that you need might not be the better looking woman that don't have all the tattoos, the BBLs, the long weave, and all that on social media, twerking her butt so everybody can see. But she is going to push you to what she knows that you can be. And another thing that women and men need to realize, men, is protect your seed. Protect your seed. Because if you see these red flags in these women, but you just running up in there raw, putting your seed in anything, and then not wanting to take care of your kids and wondering why your kids are like this, because you impregnated a woman that had these issues, and now she's going to manipulate your children to make you seem like you're the bad person. So, gentlemen, protect your seed. Another thing in Hollywood that goes on is the copy and paste. Let's go for the lighter women. Let's go for a woman that's all over social media showing her breast, showing her body. All right. And I have all these different tattoos. Like, stop going for the copy and paste woman. Women, stop going for the copy and paste man. Have all these tattoos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go for the copy and paste man or the copy and paste woman, you're going to get a copy and paste of most of these failed relationships in Hollywood. Now, in closing, I want to say a couple things, right? When you're on social media and you see these women saying relationship goals, because we're looking at the surface level of these relationships, okay? One couple that you see all the time was Jay-Z and Beyonce, relationship goals. When that Lemonade album came out, you ain't really see that no more. Another situation was Will and Jada. You saw what happened with that. Another one was Meg Thee Stallion and Party. Everybody said, oh, he loves her. He support her so much. Until that song came out, you don't see the Ruby D and Ozzy Davis. You don't see the Denzel and Pauletta Washington, who have been married for almost 40 years. You don't see the Samuel L. Jackson and LaTanya Jackson that's been together over 50 years and married for 40. You don't see that. So let's go for the people that make us better. Let's go for the people that are going to push us to where they see. And let's go for the people that can see something in us that we don't see in ourselves. And stop going for the people that are the thoughts. Let's stop going for the people that are the male thoughts. Let's try to stop doing this whole, alpha male and I have options, and get mad when the person that you're saying that to has just as many options. So in closing, go for what need. They go for what they want. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Mitchell Hour Podcast. Until next time, I'm out.
Thank you for tuning in. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And until then,